Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jacqueline and in today's video I will be giving you my top 10 best holiday makeup. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider to subscribe to my channel and ring the post notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new videos. Also, come and check my Instagram. And now, if you want to know what are my top 10 holiday makeup beauty products, then just keep on watching. I'm super excited for today's video because I'm going to be sharing with you my 10 top best holiday makeup as of right now. But aside to that, I feel very blessed that I'm collaborating with one of a fellow YouTuber that I truly admire, and I'm talking about Erin Nicole TV. She is like a little princess here in YouTube. I love her personality, how sophisticated she is. She's the synonym of class and elegance. Believe me, she is just like a little princess. And I enjoy so much her content. In her channel, you will find reviews, first impressions of luxury makeup, as well as she reviews fragrances and other beauty products. But her content is just so lovely. She's so well articulated and it's just a joy to watch her. And she uploads fairly often. She has been here in YouTube for 4 years and I just truly admire her work, and I just feel very blessed. Thank you so much, Erin Nicole, for collaborating with me, for accepting this collaboration. I just feel over the moon. And for all of you, my subscribers, and if you're cruising by here, I hope that after you watch this video, you can go and give some support to Erin Nicole and say hi to her and enjoy what she has to share with you and see what are her 10 best holiday makeup products. And now I'm excited to share with you what I think, in my humble point of view, that are some of the best releases for this holiday season. I think there has been so much makeup releases so far, but some of them have really stood out for me. Now, I have to be honest with you. I have a few other products from this holiday season that I haven't been able to review for you just yet. I've been a little bit busy, but I'm sure in this next week or so, I will be sharing it with you, maybe on a try-on haul or something like that. I also wanted to mention that I'm not ranking right here the products. I'm just showing them to you in any order. There's no particular order right here. So let's start with the first item that really it is a standout for me, and I'm talking about our darling Charlotte Tilbury and her Starry Eyes to Hypnotize eyeshadow palette. I think this eyeshadow palette, it is just beautiful. It is very classy, very much Charlotte Tilbury. This eyeshadow palette, it is super easy to use. It will make of a great gift for pretty much anybody, because you have right here different sections, 4 different sections. The first one being your neutrals, the second one a little bit more of those pinky tones, and then you have something a little bit more playful right here, which are the green ones, that it can be a little bit more of like an afternoon evening look, and then your smoky eye. Now this palette right here features many of her celestial formula, which I particularly love. And to be honest with you, some people are afraid to use celestial type of formula or formulas that are not matte because they feel that they may emphasize a little bit mature skin. And believe me that my skin and my eyes are not as firm as they used to be. And yet I have found that in Charlotte Tilbury's formula, they just make my eyes look so beautiful, so mesmerizing. And I think also that the price point of this eyeshadow palette, it is one of the best price points for Charlotte Tilbury, because if you have been watching my videos, you know Charlotte Tilbury is one of the most expensive brands in terms of eyeshadows and products that you get from her. But definitely this palette right here, I think within the line of Charlotte Tilbury, you get a really good value. The next product that has stood out for me, it is the Eclat Magnifique de Chanel, and this is in the shade Metal Peach. So this is part of the holiday collection for Chanel, and this is the highlighter. I absolutely love the motif of this highlighter. It's just so lovely. It's basically one button of Chanel. I just think it is gorgeous. I love the peach shade. Now, here is my advice if you get this little highlighter right here. You will need to use an undie type of natural hair brush in order to pick up this product, because although it's not a gelée type of formula, it can be a little bit tricky to pick up. But look at that. It's just so beautiful, so soft, and then I really love the little peach undertone that it has. Although it pulls a little bit more champagne, it just have that little peachiness in there that warms up a little bit your complexion without making you look like you have a line of highlighter. This is divine. The formulation, it is beautiful. It glides on like a dream, very creamy, really easy to blend as well. So this to me is perfection and a winner for Chanel. I have to give it to Hourglass. Hourglass has come out this year with the Ghost collection. There is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette that I have reviewed for you, as well as 3 different foil eyeshadows, a couple of the Confess lipsticks, all of them beautiful. And in fact, and as I mentioned it during my review of the Hourglass Ghost collection, Hourglass just released the Ghost Unlock palette, which I'm super excited, super happy. I do own the one from last year, so I decided to do not pick up the one from this year because I don't feel the necessity. Although I may change my mind because that palette is just divine. But a palette that has really conquered my heart from the Ghost collection, it is the Blush Quad. This Blush Quad right here, it is divine. I do have a light to medium skin tone, and this palette right here give me, for my skin tone, 3 blushes, and this shade right here doesn't show too much as a blush on my skin, but I'm able to use it as a highlighter, and a very subtle highlighter that kind of like mixing a little bit with a bronzer and a blush. It is just very subliminal the way that your highlighter looks on your high points of your cheeks. So I think this is a great palette. Now, if we go as far as value for your money, if you have been eyeing one of the Hourglass regular size pan compacts, those may be the best value. But on this compact right here, you get the variety, and to try Hourglass products, it is something that it just takes your makeup to another level. It just gives you the most natural blush without being too much. It's very delicate. It doesn't show, I mean, it's not cloudy at all, and they all have more of like a little bit of a satin finish, has a little bit of radiance, but it's just so delicate that it doesn't emphasize textures or pores. It's just delightful. So definitely this is one of the best holiday releases of this year. Next product is by the one and only Tom Ford. Yes, Tom Ford and the Soleil Neige collection. Oh, breathtaking. I think this has been one of the best releases for Tom Ford this 2019, and the palette that has stolen my heart, it is the one in Soleil et Lune. And the reason why it is because the color story, it's a little bit different for what we have already in the Tom Ford line. I do own many Tom Ford quads, and I think these just give me something again a little bit different. Now Soleil Neige, referring to the snow, the sun hitting on the snow. I think I mentioned it many times on my review video, but I think this is just a lovely quad. I love this pop of green, icy green right here, that is just like, here's winter. I mean, like, I know that winter we think about the cozy, the browns, the reds, you know, those orangey vibes, but we also have to think about the snow, and I think the snow was a great inspiration for this palette right here. It's just lovely, and you can get a few looks using this palette, so I have been really enjoying it. And I think I do want to include too another one of the Soleil Neige collection quads, and this is Soleil d'Hiver. This is a glorious palette as well. This one is more of like your neutral eyeshadow palette, but it has a little bit of warmth, has a little bit of that copper shade. I mean, like, it's just, it's kind of like your everyday, so you can get really good use out of this palette right here. So definitely these two quads from the Soleil Neige collection, they are just stunning. And don't get me wrong, I love all of them. I love the third one too. I have it right here in front of me. But if I would have to pick, because I have so many Tom Ford quads, I will pick this one right here first. Now, if you were just into adventure, into Tom Ford, or you just have a very minimal collection, we're talking right here that as that we create videos in YouTube, we have a makeup collection that is not very realistic. I will then go with this one right here because I can get a lot more use out of it. But lovely holiday release from Tom Ford. And next I have here one of my favorite brands, and I'm talking about Natasha Denona. Now Natasha Denona has come out with this palette very early before the holiday season started it, and I'm talking about the Metropolis palette. This palette right here, it is perfection. The formula here, if you are a beginner of using makeup, this palette is just like no other. It is gorgeous, beautiful. The formula is so easy to blend, it is so easy to apply, and I know the palette may look a little bit intimidating because of the various amount of colors that it has, but let me tell you that it is not intimidating. You just have to see it in little quads or sections. You can do like little quads right here, this way, this way, this way, and then the greens with the greens. And you have, for example, I'm using some of the shadows here for today's look, and you can get a very neutral look, nothing too strong, with these shades right here, some of the shades right here. Obviously there's plenty of green looks, but then you get also your warm tones, orange and reds, then you get the blue, the green. I mean, this palette to me has it all, and the formula is just like no other. I know that if I give this palette to any good friend or family member, they will get a really good use out of it, and they will be grateful that I gave them something that they will be able to be playful and yet achieve different eye looks with easy. This formulation from Natasha Denona, it is exceptional. Honestly, she mentioned it that she had upgraded her formula, and I just cannot wait to see what 2020 will be for Natasha Denona and what surprises she will be having for us. Absolutely adore the Metropolis palette. Next on this list, I have a Chanel lipstick, and this is the Rouge Allure in number 807 in Rouge Delicieux. This is a special packaging for Chanel, a new color. This is just a beautiful formula of lipstick, and then the color is just perfection. This is a color that I can wear every single day. It's kind of that rosy tone that it just amps up your look, makes you look put together, but very feminine, very classy. And the packaging, I mean, what can we say about the packaging of Chanel? I mean, they always do beautiful, but I think this packaging specifically of these lipsticks is just, it makes me want to reapply my lipstick over and over again, just to take it out and have it on my hands. It's just luxury in a bullet, just gorgeous. Absolutely love it. And now, since we're in the lipstick area, although this may not be like a holiday makeup, but it's a holiday release, and honestly these lipsticks, they just have impressed me so much. The formula, the opacity, the colors, that I just have to include it on this list. And I'm talking about Lisa Eldridge, the True Velvet new collection. I picked 3 of them. I have reviewed them all. I did swatches of them, and I mean, what a perfectionist Lisa is. I just cannot say enough of what a joy it is to have a makeup product that is just beautiful, that it performs well, that is just so luxurious, the formulation, that it just makes your feel your lips plump and just like little pillows on your lips. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so beautiful. And the colors, they are just magnificent. It was really hard to pick a shade. I think my favorite shade out of these 3, the ones that I have right here, will be Velvet Decade, and it is dark shade. It's kind of like a brown with terracotta tone. It's just so beautiful, and this lipstick right here just reminds me of the 90s, and I'm a girl of the 90s, and I just adore this lipstick. It's just so beautiful. I thought first when I saw her swatches that, you know, that lipstick is not for me. I was completely wrong. I'm so happy that I got all the lipsticks. They are all gorgeous. Then Velvet Beauty. This is my kind of mauvey pinky lip color. This is my everyday lipstick, basically. This is a lipstick that I can wear every single day, to work, to go out, just every day. It's just lovely. And then if you want something more neutral, a little bit more toned down, casual, or even for a smoky eye look, I have here then the Velvet Fawn. This one right here, it is your neutral lipstick, just gorgeous. And then the details. If you were to give these lipsticks to anybody, I mean, what a beautiful gift. From the velvet type of texture that surrounds the actual lipstick, to the case, gold, and then the magnetic closure, just a delight. And next product that I'm just so in love with is Pat McGrath Ritualistic Brows Eyeshadow Quad. Pat McGrath has come out with 3 eyeshadow quads, limited edition for this holiday season. And out of the 3, this one right here is the one that takes my heart and soul together. I will buy it over and over again because the colors are just so gorgeous. We have some duochromes right here. These are her special formulas, therefore you're not gonna find any matte shades in here. They are just, some of them, a couple of them are kind of like glittery. These are more than anything, and then the other ones are just like very foil shades. Ritualistic Brows is just one of the most beautiful quads that I had come across with. I really love the design, that she kept this kind of like mothership kind of inspiration right here for the compact. I think it makes it for a very elegant gift for anybody, and if the person that you're giving it to, or if you like pinky tones, this will be definitely, I mean, you will not regret it. Obviously you will have to like a little bit more of that foil shade and a little bit of glitter. And let me tell you, if you're new here, I do not like glitter. I stay away from glitter most of the times, but I do have certain eyeshadow palettes, and mostly Pat McGrath, that I will take glitter on my eyes. Just like I have a little bit of glitter today, it has to be extremely finely milled in order for me to use a glitter. I just have very sensitive eyes, and I don't like anything too chunky, and I do have hooded eyes, so it has to be something that has that little sophistication and glam without being like too much going to the club. And definitely Pat McGrath Delivers. I'm not going to include, I will say, I think this is my favorite palette of Pat McGrath as of right now, but I don't think this is a holiday palette. I'm talking about Divine Rose. Ooh, this is a mothership palette. It sold out within minutes when it came out on Pat McGrath's website, also on Selfridge, but I know it will be coming back, so we just need to keep ourselves alert. But this one is not a specific holiday release, so that's why I only include the quad, because this is a holiday release and is again a limited edition item. Next in line is a palette by Dior from the Happy 2020 collection, and here I'm talking about the Party of Colors. Yes, there you go. And you may be wondering, wow, that is adventurous, but I think this palette right here, I love the colors. I think this is fun. This is different because we can have a million different of neutral shades, don't get me wrong, and sometimes buying a palette that is too colorful or too rainbow may not be the best suited for a person that doesn't adventure too much into colors. And I think this will give you that little pop of color that you can mix in with other type of eyeshadows, or just simply by itself, even just one color. I think the color story right here, it is super pretty. Some people may say, and I have said it too, maybe a little bit Mardi Gras, but I think this is fun. It's something different for Happy 2020 for the holiday season. Definitely, I mean, I have right here the other 5-color palette, and this one is in Celebrate Gold. This is definitely more elegant, more traditional, and I mean, completely fine. I absolutely love it, and I will keep it on my collection. But this one right here, it just, you know, jazz it up a little bit. So I think it really deserves a place on best holiday release, because definitely it was an adventurous kind of decision for Dior to come out with this type of color story. So I'm appreciative of that. And then last but not least, the Instant Look in a palette by Charlotte Tilbury. I think this palette right here has to be one of the best holiday releases for luxury brands. Definitely for Charlotte Tilbury, her best instant look in the palette among the rest that she has launched in previous years. This palette right here will be a perfect palette for a gift or for yourself. You get 3 different eyeshadows, then you get your bronzer, highlighter, and 2 blushes, kind of like a regular matte type of blush, and then a tauper color that can be also used as a eyeshadow. I think this is definitely a well thought out kind of palette. These eyeshadows right here, usually we see a lot of pinky tones with Charlotte Tilbury, and it does have a little bit of a pink undertone, this 3 Eye Smoke shade. But overall, this palette right here can be very neutral. You can use the bronzer all over the lid and then deepen it out a little bit with this eyeshadow, and then you can put over top these on the eyelid or in the inner corners. I mean, this is variety. Same thing if you want to go a little bit on the kind of like more blushy pinky tone, you can still use this as a base and then use a little bit of this color and then smoke it out with this color right here. So I think this instant look in the palette is very versatile. And out of all Charlotte Tilbury collection, whether it's holiday or from her regular line, I think this is a really good value for your money. Now on this one, I will say yes. Now you don't get any of her celestial type of formula as far as eyeshadow goes, but nonetheless, the eyeshadows right here as well as all the other products, they perform amazing, extraordinary. So this palette definitely deserves a place on these 10 best holiday releases. And I have to make an honorable mention. I know this would be kind of like the 11th product, but let's just kind of condense it with the Tom Ford Soleil Neige collection. What about that? So it just stays put right there. Honorable mention right here, it is the Tom Ford Glow Sticks. I'm using them today. How wonderful this product it is. And I have here the shade, this is Soleil Neige number 02. I do have another one of these too. Both of them are beautiful, but this is the one that I have been using the most. You get a blush on one side, you get a highlighter on the other side. Such a divine product, so blendable, easy to blend, easy to apply. I mean, no fuss, no mess around. If you're traveling, this product right here, you can take it not too heavyweight and you will not have spills or be afraid that it may break during transit. I think it is a wonderful product. So again, honorable mention on this. Okay, my friends, so I think this is it for this video. I hope that you really enjoy it. I would love to read your comments. Let me know if you have dived in already in some of these holiday products, or if you're maybe waiting for Black Friday to come and grab up some of these products. What have you been eyeing, or if you will be passing on some of them. And please, if you have the chance, go show some love to Erin Nicole. She really deserves it. I mean, I just see her with so much admiration. She uploads constantly and she has such great content, and believe me, she is a joy to watch. Also check her Instagram. She has a beautiful Instagram, very classy, very trendy, where you can see more of like clothing type of aspects, shopping ideas. I mean, she is just a joy to watch. Thank you so much again for your time, for being here. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, just look under this screen and you will see in red it says subscribe. So please consider and subscribe to my channel. You will have great content right here. You will not want to miss any of my videos, and I would love for you to become part of my family. And if you have a little bit of time and you're in Instagram cruising by, go and check my Instagram, follow me there as well. In my Instagram, I usually post pictures of close-ups of different products that I'm going to be reviewing or I have reviewed, in hopes that it serves you in one way or the other. Also, while you're subscribing, do not forget to ring the post notification bell, because that's the only way that YouTube will let you know whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much again for watching, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye!